Okay. Hi everybody and welcome to a new video. Today I have a special guest.
Hi everybody.
This is my friend Tegan. So we met at the Dr. Joe Advanced Retreat in Brighton last November. This is a meditation retreat if you don't know. And this is also what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how meditation or how life after the retreat has changed. And we both wrote down 5 points and we're just gonna see if they're the same and discuss a little bit about it. And yes, so
shall I begin?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so bit of an introduction. I've been meditating on and off for maybe like 5 years now, but I never really stuck to any practice. I would just do like random YouTube ones and like 5-minute ones or 10-minute ones. And then for the Dr. Joe retreat, he did like 40-minute meditations. So when I started doing those, I was like, no way am I going to do 40 minutes of meditation. Like, who the hell does that? Not me. But then I kind of became addicted to it. So I would say meditation, first of all, has changed my life now that I look forward to it and it's not a chore and I crave it. Would you say you find that now?
I'm gonna do a little introduction as well now that you said that you have been meditating for 5 years. So just so you know, I haven't.
I did say on and off.
On and off, okay. But I only started last summer. So it's not even a year. It's gonna be a year this summer. But before last summer, I did maybe one meditation that was 10 minutes long and it felt like way too long.
It feels like an hour or something, and I feel like I was always looking at the clock, always like peeking my eyes open.
Yeah, and I always felt like I really don't understand what this is for and why I should do it. This was actually the key that I learned at the retreat in November. I finally understood. Yeah, but so
you understood like the purpose of it.
Yeah, but I guess because there's so many different meditations, I don't know if they all serve the same purpose. Maybe.
Well, I guess they all do want to just like find inner peace and calm.
Yes, but that wasn't really enough for me. I couldn't really connect to that idea of just calming your mind. I thought it was just boring.
Or like, why do I need to calm my mind?
Yeah, so maybe we should explain just what the Dr. Joe meditations are. I would say that with the Dr. Joe meditations, you connect to a higher
energy source.
Yes. Oh.
Well, that's how I would describe it. You're tapping into the universe or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So if you don't believe that, then maybe this video isn't for you.
Or make up your own word for whatever you
it doesn't really matter
believe.
What you call it, higher energy or just energy.
Source,
or
universe, vibes, God, whatever.
It doesn't really matter. But so this meditation is not just about calming your mind and that's it. It is also about connecting. And that actually made the difference for me. But let's start with the points that we've written down.
Yeah, okay, so my first point is, I don't know what it is. Oh, okay, I remember now, I remember.
I need my notes too.
Yeah, my first point is, I've become less reactive to everything in my life. Like, for example, if I don't get something that I want, or I've had like a shitty day, somebody doesn't behave how I want them, or my expectations were not met, or whatever thing in my life is happening, I'm just like less reactive to it. I'm more like, do you know what, maybe it's like no big deal. I don't really get angry anymore. Not to say that I don't express my feelings, I do. Ish. Another video. Another video. But I would just say I'm very like more chill and trusting and know that everything's always working out. And I feel like meditation has really helped with that. Like before I would really like care what people think as well, but now I'm just more like do what feels good and I don't know, just less caring, but in a good way.
Yeah. I wrote as my first point peace. I guess you could kind of, it's very similar. But let's just say some days I am just completely calm and not reactive, and other days I'm not. And I wouldn't always say, well, I meditate about, I try to meditate every day. If I'm not meditating every day, it's usually 3-4 times a week.
Yeah, same.
Oh, is it now? Because last time it was 1 time a week.
Yeah, I fell off the bandwagon for a bit, but I'm back on now, about maybe 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So can you actually see the difference?
Yeah, definitely. I am just more optimistic. And another thing I'll add to the point of being reactive is I'm less reactive towards other people's behaviour would be the main thing. So if somebody does something that I don't agree with or I don't like or whatever, I'm just not so... I don't know what the word is.
Yeah, I guess reactive.
Yeah. Like it just doesn't faze me. I'm like, well, that's on them. It has nothing to do with me. And I'm the one who can control how I respond to it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Meditation has helped me a lot with that. And, like, I don't take things personally anymore. All right, second point.
Actually, the way it's changed me, and this is a big point for me, and I'm wondering if it's the same for you. But in the meditation, I usually start to be happier and like more energy is flowing to me, and then I also have more energy through the day or generally in life. Yes, so because you are asked to raise your energy, that's what you're trying to do, and it usually works, especially since I've been to the retreat, and therefore I feel a lot, just a lot happier generally.
Yeah. So we kind of touched on this before, but the effects of when you start adapting or like doing a regular meditation practice and you get used to it and you start craving it, but then, like I was saying before, I didn't do it for a month or like a lot of weeks, and I noticed the changes. Like I was getting very tetchy and I was getting like brain foggy and kind of like flustered, and random crappy things would keep happening, and I honestly attribute it to not meditating because I wasn't cleansing myself or like emotionally, and I wasn't, I don't know, tuning into higher vibes. It sounds hippie, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I wasn't doing it, I noticed the effects in my life.
That's interesting. What I've noticed when there's a couple of days that I didn't do it, I feel out of balance.
Yeah, exactly.
The third point that I wrote down is that I feel that I have more, I feel that like I create my life. I have more influence in my life, and things don't just happen to me, because
they happen for you.
Yeah, but what I actually mean is when you're in the meditation, you become more aware, you're more in the present moment, and I become more aware of the fact that I create my life. I have influence in my life. Yeah, things don't just happen.
No, you need to take action, but
yeah.
My point was similar. Life, I found, is just easier when you meditate. Things you want happen faster. Random things you didn't even know you want, but you do want, like, happen. Like, you might get, like, I don't know, a discount on something, or I don't know. Like, everything's just easier when you meditate. I feel like everything flows better.
You also mean you can make more sense of things?
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess that's what I mean. The
other thing that I just think about, that's a big one for me. It gives me a lot of clarity. How about you?
If I pair it with the journaling as well, I think.
Okay, but if I'm not sure about something and I go into the meditation, very often I find the answer. Maybe not on day one. Maybe it takes a couple of days till the answer comes to me. But I feel that I have gained a lot of clarity through meditation.
And I want to share this analogy of meditation I heard, and I thought it was such a good way to describe it, and so true. It's like, imagine you're like in a waterfall And like people ask like, what's the point of meditation? Am I doing it right? And then so you imagine you're like in a waterfall and you're actually standing under the waterfall with the water like gushing on you, and you're like, it's like hurts, and like I can't breathe or see or like do anything. And then when you meditate, it's like that you're behind the waterfall and watching everything come down, and you're better able to like have clarity and like make sense of everything, and you're not so attached to everything, therefore less reactive, and everything's just easier, and you have like a bigger picture of things. So that's the way I always look at meditation, and that resonates with me. I feel like that's how I see meditation working in my life.
That's a very good metaphor. I have not heard about that before.
Yeah, when I heard it, I can't even remember where I heard it. I think maybe on a podcast or something. And I was like, yep, spot on.
Especially because there's always so many things going on in our lives. And then it's kind of our attention goes anywhere and everywhere. And we are always on our phone. And we are just really overwhelmed with information. We can't process it properly. When you go into the meditation and you try to find the answers to the questions that are really important to you, then it'll be easier to find the clarity to these answers. I really only have I have 2 more points.
Yeah, we have the same point. More trust in the unknown.
I can't believe that we have the same.
So it's, I guess, similar to what we were saying before. Is like if things don't go your way, or if things aren't happening as fast as you want, or
just
things you
trust.
Just have this like inner. It links back to peace as well. You have this inner peace of knowing that it's all gonna work out.
Yeah. That it's all happening for a reason.
Or even if you like if you're scared or you have fear and you make a decision and you're kind of a bit scared about it or nervous to do something, you still have like this inner trust that you're like, it will be fine. Even though I'm scared, but I know it's going to work out.
Especially when you have gone into the meditation and the meditation has given you the clarity for a decision, then the clarity then comes with trust that this is the right decision.
Yeah.
And as a last point, I had that I have more love. I feel more love, generally.
Yes, I didn't put that down. It is a good point. Like, I am more kind, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you mean?
I thought that you wanted to say, I didn't write that down because it sounds...
No!
I feel... First of all, if you see the interview with Dr. Joe, he's also talking about how you just feel so much more love. And I really feel
like
that...
your heart is open.
Yeah.
As cliche as it sounds.
He says it in a meditation, now open your heart.
I'm sure. It's ingrained in my subconscious.
But I'm serious, or we're serious. You feel more love, for yourself, for the people around you, for the people in your life. Because life really is about love. I believe that. We both just read the book The Power, which is about how you
use the power of love, I guess.
Yeah, how you take love into every area of your life. And if you do that, I can definitely recommend the book, by the way. But if you do that, then you really see how life changes. Because love really is the ultimate power, no matter how cliche that sounds.
Lame.
This is the truth, really. Love is the ultimate power. Actually, at the last meditation, so we go to a meditation here in London once a month. It's a meetup, and the guy said your heart has more power than your brain, even, because if your heart stops beating, then that's it. Your brain can't go on, and that's just an example. No, I know this doesn't sound very good, but it's just an example of how powerful your heart is. And the power of love. So I guess we'll end it with this positive note. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us today, and
see you next time.
See you in my next video. Bye. Bye.